entered it into like this national competition thing, but she didn't know it was national until the teacher told her. And then the teacher told her, and then she started freaking out, and the father was like, I'm so proud of you, but he was never proud of her. And then it was entered, and then he was like, well, sorry, I stole it from my sister. And then he was like, oh my god, I'm not proud of you anymore. And then they were all playing tennis together, and then she met this guy named Alex, and he was like one of the tennis helpers, but then he blamed like the reservation problem on Alex, and Alex got fired. And Spencer was then hanging out with Alex. And then Emily was like being stalked, and then like Spencer was in her house one day, and then someone was filming her dancing with her dad. Like a waltz or whatever, I don't even know, and they were stalking them outside, and then Toby was accused of killing Emily when they were at the homecoming. No, they think Emily, Aura, Anna, Emily was friends with Toby, but everybody thought Toby was a freak, so then Emily was at homecoming, and then Emily like tripped over something, and they thought he had a tattoo on the side of him that said 901 for your last, which was September 1st was when Allison passed away, when she was murdered, and they think Toby was gonna kill Emily because he was previously dating a girl named Jenna, but then Jenna, their parents met and got married, but they were dating each other, so that's illegal. So then
Why is it
Allison, because they're related, and then Allison...
They're like step-brother
and
sister.
And then Allison knew about the secrets, and Allison threw a stink bomb into a garage because they thought Toby was like stalking them, and then it blew up and Jenna went blind, and then Allison knew the secret and they blamed it on Toby. So she was like, I'll spread this secret if you tell anyone what I did. And then Toby was like, but wait. And then everyone thinks that Toby's trying to kill Allison because he was mad at her because they blamed everything and they made her trying to go blind, and they blamed all on Toby. And then
who's A?
And then I don't know who A is, and it's really stressful because they're getting text messages and they block the number, and then like, oh yeah, and then I forgot to tell you that Luke, whatever her name is dating someone, but it turns out like they didn't know it, but it was like her teacher because they're the same age, but the teacher like graduated from college, and then it was her teacher, and she was so confused, and then like that's illegal, he could die from that, so then they can't date anymore. It was really sad because they were cute. Yeah, and then I don't know who A is, and they sent them text messages and stuff, but then Anna messed up Emily's like so much, but she was like, Anna was like, you should go to homecoming. She really wants you to come to homecoming, and then Emily walks in with someone else, and then the person goes crying somewhere, and Ara's like, oops, and then in the middle of homecoming when Ara won homecoming queen with Sean got mad at her because he wasn't there, and then Ara had to take over and like distract her because Ara had to go hack into her building and steal a file that said Toby's name on it, but then they went and they burned it in the middle of the woods, and someone was stalking them, and A sent them another text messages, and when Emily was at homecoming, they got a text message, Spencer was with her boyfriend, and then she got a text message, it was like, kiss goodbye to your friend, XOXO-A, and then they thought that Emily was gonna die, and Toby was gonna kill her because he was trying to kill everybody on September 1st, like he killed Allison, and everybody had matching bracelets, and then it was hidden in Spencer's room, and then they were in Spencer's room, and then someone wrote on their mirror, someone wrote with the red lipstick that Allison always used to wear. They were like, it's not that easy to get rid of me, A. And then they went downstairs again, and then they got a video clip, and then it was someone filming from their closet, them looking at all the stuff, and then they ran upstairs and they looked in the closet, and there was the lipstick again, and then they started freaking out and they didn't know who it was. And then last night I was on episode 9 at like 12:30, and I got really tired, so then I had to stop watching that, and there was 20 minutes left, and I was really scared because I thought Spencer was going to die, and then I thought Emily was going to die, and then I thought Toby died, and Jenna was hysterically crying, and Emily passed the house, and they thought that Toby had died, and we had no idea if he died or not. They thought he either died or he like, and then Emily like started attacking him with glass, like in the chemical lab, because he thought that she was gonna die, and it was really scary, and I thought he died, but then I really liked him because he had a good taste in music, and then he like sketched this whole thing for Emily, and he really liked Emily, but Emily didn't really like him.
And then who stole the files?
Oh yeah, Aura hacked in to the thing, and then she stole the files, and then she went to the homecoming thing, and they found out about Toby, and then they thought he was the killer because he was secretly in a relationship with Jenna, but then Jenna was their stepsister, and that was a secret, and that's illegal. So then Allison knew about the secret, so Allison was gonna go tell everybody if they knew that they had thrown the stink bomb and that Toby had all this stuff, and then they blamed it on Toby, and they thought Allison, and then he wanted to get revenge and kill all of them. But
Did someone steal the files with a glove?
Oh yeah, and then who was that? Emily. So Jenna visited her because Jenna went to the hospital because she cracked her head open in the middle of homecoming. And she went to the hospital, and Toby dropped her off at the hospital and went away, and we all think he died, but we have no idea. So then, the rest of the other 3 girls, they went into the forest, and Ara was, I'm burning these files. I don't want to have them anymore. But then, they were Ara and Spencer were in a fight, and then, Anna and Spencer were in a fight, and then Ara took the files and chucked them into the water. And I was like, we'll never see them again. We never had these. And then later on at the end of the episode, they're rushing down the river, and then you see someone with a glove pick them up. And also, Emily was in a photo booth with her best friend, and then someone took the photos, swooped past them, and took the photos, and then made a million photocopies and started sending them around the school. And I was like really scared. And I thought Emily died at first because she was like, and it was gross. And I thought, but I really don't want Emily to die, and I really don't want Ara to die, because Ara is my favorite character, but then there's Anna, and then Toby I thought died, but he's like a good character, but he's just really freaky because he was like traumatized because he saw like her eyes fall out of her head or something, and it was really gross, and that happened. So yeah, and it was 10 episodes, 382 minutes, and yeah.
Okay.
Wait, and
Can I watch?